Africa is the world's second largest and second most populated continent, with much more to offer than safaris, beaches, and pyramids. Its 54 mainland and island countries each have their own history, heritage, and culture, which is part of what makes traveling around Africa so fascinating. While its lengthy coastline is lined with stunning beaches and rocky cliffs, its enormous interior is home to everything from mountains and deserts to tropical rainforests and the Nile River. Amazing historical monuments, isolated villages, and massive metropolises are strewn across these various landscapes. Africa, which is home to a diverse range of cultures and languages, offers an enticing blend of old and contemporary since many of its centuries-old traditions and practices are still practiced today. Africa's magnificent natural beauty, renowned for its amazing animals, makes it a joy to explore, and its captivating historical and cultural sites ensure that there is something for everyone to enjoy. Here are some of the best African countries to visit. 1. Namibia. Namibia is one of Africa's most sparsely inhabited countries, located in the southwest corner of the continent. This is due to the fact that much of it consists of arid, lonely landscapes and the harsh Namib Desert. It was once a German colony that just earned independence from South Africa in 1990, therefore some colonial-era architecture may still be found in Windhoek, the capital. The majority of visitors, on the other hand, come to see its magnificent national parks, which are home to breathtakingly beautiful landscapes and wonderful animals. For example, you can see lions, elephants, and black rhinos roaming about the Kalahari in Etosha National Park. The Skeleton Coast, which has a lot of eerie but weirdly gorgeous shipwrecks sprinkled along its treacherous Atlantic coast, is another famous tourist attraction. Namibia and its beautiful national parks are often disregarded in favor of Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa, but they are hidden gems just waiting to be discovered. 2. Tunisia. Tunisia, nestled between Algeria and Libya on North Africa's Mediterranean coast, has long been a popular tourist destination. Many Europeans come here to relax on the golden sands and swim in the sea because of the wonderful warm weather, appealing beaches, and well-developed tourism business. Tunisia offers much more than sun, sea, and sand. The nation is dotted with ancient archaeological sites dating back millennia. This is because it has been ruled by everyone from the Carthaginians, Romans, and Ottomans to the Arabs and, subsequently, the French throughout its history. The beautiful Roman amphitheater in El Jem and the relics and ruins of Carthage are unquestionably the highlights of the city's many historical sites. In addition, you may visit the Atlas Mountains, as well as the busy seaside cities of Sfax, Sousse, and Tunis, the country's vibrant capital. If that weren't enough, the limitless sands of the Sahara, with their seductive dunes, troglodyte houses, and hidden desert oases, lure you on. 3. Uganda. Uganda is home to not just the continent's tallest mountain range and the Nile source, but it also borders Africa's largest lake. While its tourism sector and infrastructure are underdeveloped in comparison to neighboring Kenya and Tanzania, this only adds to the allure of exploring its stunning scenery. Uganda is slowly reclaiming its title as the Pearl of Africa because of its tumultuous and sad past. It is one of only 3 nations in the world where mountain gorillas may be seen in the wild. Experiencing the gorgeous creatures up close in the cloud rainforests of the Rwenzori Mountains is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You can go whitewater rafting down the Nile or embark on a safari to see the Big Five, in addition to trekking through the dense foliage. It is certainly worth visiting Uganda now before it becomes even more popular because there is so much magnificent scenery to see and so much wildlife to see. 4. Mauritius. While Mauritius takes some getting accustomed to, visitors are always amazed by the breathtaking beaches, mountains, and waterfalls on display. Its distant location, nearly 1,000 kilometers east of Madagascar, means it is home to some of the world's rarest plants and animals. Trekking through its hilly interior, where flocks of vividly colored birds swirl above the tropical rainforest canopy, is a genuine threat. You'll find steep ravines, tumbling gorges, and glittering waterfalls tucked away among the deep greenery. Overall, the volcanic landscapes provide some of the most picture-perfect settings imaginable. You may relax on lovely white sand beaches that line the welcoming seas of the Indian Ocean, and there is plenty of great scuba diving and snorkeling offshore. Mauritius is also known for its exquisite and varied food, which is a result of its diversified people and rich cultural heritage. In any of the peaceful, easygoing fishing communities that dot its shores, you can sample some of its brilliant French, Chinese, or East African-inspired delicacies. 5. Tanzania. It's difficult to know where to begin when there's so much to see and do in Tanzania. The magnificent Ngorongoro crater, and the world-famous Serengeti, both of which are must-sees if you want to go on safari and see the Big Five, are located in the country's northwestern corner. The snow-capped Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak, may also be found here. Indeed, this beautiful portion of East Africa is surrounded by a diverse range of scenery, each more captivating than the previous. Its Indian Ocean coastline, for example, is studded with beautiful beaches and Dar es Salaam, the country's largest and most dynamic metropolis. The awe-inspiring Zanzibar archipelago, just offshore, boasts several beautiful beaches and is a popular tourist destination in its own right. Tanzania, one of Africa's most linguistically and culturally varied countries, is also home to some of the continent's most important and stunning ancient monuments, some of which date back millennia. Tanzania, which is home to three of Africa's Great Lakes, provides something for everyone, whether you're interested in history, ecology, or culture and wildlife. 6. Seychelles. Seychelles is the continent's smallest and least populous country, located 1,500 kilometers east of mainland Africa. The archipelago is made up of 115 islands, the majority of which are deserted, and it is surrounded by the sparkling waters of the Indian Ocean. The Paradise Islands' interiors are rugged and covered with lush jungle, despite their beautiful beaches. They are home to a variety of unusual animals and plants as a result of their remote position, and the majority of them have been classified as nature reserves. Offshore, Seychelles' vibrant coral reefs and diverse marine life provide for an outstanding scuba diving or snorkeling experience. There are many luxury resorts, bars, and restaurants on Ma, the largest of the islands, as well as the nation's capital, Victoria. You may easily take a boat ride to some of the neighboring more remote islands and beaches from here. 7. Morocco. Morocco is a lovely destination to explore, with a beguiling assortment of antique cities, medinas, and souks. These are tucked away in the Saharan sands and the high Atlas Mountains, or along the country's gorgeous Atlantic and Mediterranean coastlines. The continent's northwesternmost country has long been a magnet for diverse peoples and cultures, and its rich legacy currently incorporates African, Arabic, Berber, and Western influences. Essaouira, Fez, and Marrakech are just a few of the country's most famous tourist sites, demonstrating the country's incredible diversity. Apart from visiting the vibrant Jemma El Fna and the beautiful mountain city of Chefchaouen, travelers can relax on one of the country's beautiful beaches or venture into the Sahara. Morocco is undoubtedly one of Africa's most magnificent places to visit, with so many diverse aspects. 8. South Africa. South Africa, which occupies the continent's southernmost point, is home to some of Africa's best and most well-run national parks and wildlife reserves. The most well-known and frequented of these is certainly Kruger National Park, with Addo Elephant National Park being a big draw. South Africa's cities are fascinating to visit, as each has its own unique look, feel, and character. It is known as the Rainbow Nation due to its diversified population. While Johannesburg is bustling with activity, Cape Town is more laid back in nature and is surrounded by the magnificent Table Mountain, as well as the wonderful wineries of Stellenbosch. South Africa is a delight to travel, with the towering Drakensberg Mountains, the arid Kalahari Desert, and the lush garden route. To top it off, the Atlantic and Indian Ocean coastlines are both dotted with breathtaking scenery and spectacular beaches. Many thrill seekers go offshore to dive with great white sharks. 9. Kenya. Kenya is the home of safari for many people, and it is one of the best places in the world to observe animals up close and personal. Lions, elephants, and buffalo wander the vast savanna and parched deserts, amid herds of antelope, flocks of flamingos, and the occasional black rhino. Its stunning landscapes are also home to some of Africa's most well-known peoples and cultures, including the Maasai, Kikuyu, and Swahili, each with its own distinct languages and customs. In sharp contrast to their centuries-old ways of living, Kenya is home to one of the continent's most vibrant cities, Nairobi, its booming and crowded metropolis. Freshwater lakes and woodlands line its broad plains, while the Great Rift Valley runs through it from north to south. This, along with the stunning Indian Ocean coastline, makes Kenya one of the best nations to visit in Africa, not just East Africa, but the entire continent. 10. Egypt. Egypt is unlike any other country on Earth, with its ancient monuments and archaeological sites such as the Giza Pyramids, the Great Sphinx, and the Valley of the Kings. History is on display everywhere, with tombs and temples coexisting with elaborately carved statues and obelisks. Egypt is located in the northeastern part of the continent, flanked by the Mediterranean and Red Seas, as well as the Sahara Desert to the south and west. The Nile River, which runs through Egypt, is the country's lifeblood. Many visitors come to see the ancient sites and see everything that Cairo has to offer, but many more come to relax on the beautiful Red Sea beaches. With so much history and culture to learn about, as well as breathtaking desert and coastline scenery to see, Egypt truly has something for everyone. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing for more content like this. Thanks for watching.